they're like, okay, we can't ignore this anymore. Like, this isn't just some weird workplace thing. We have to actually get like authorities involved.
Oh,
and
shit.
So, yeah, we hit him with a little bonus note that just said, stay safe. We said, stay safe back there.
Don't get shot.
Calvin, me, Angelina. Those are all the people that went to Applebee's without Alan last night. What? Controversy. Everybody hates Alan. New
Welcome back to
sitcom
TriBit Council.
TV show. That was the cold open. We're already 30 minutes in. Don't you know?
Oh, guys, the cold opens right now because I'm not going to talk to him.
You guys, could you
The coldest of open.
could you guys tell Alan that it was really lame of him not to go to Applebee's with me last night?
I was stinky.
Okay,
I had to shower.
that's not what you said. You said maybe later, not right now.
Yeah.
Then you closed the door on me, and I was like, okay.
To
and
be
I walked
fair,
away.
So on Saturdays at work, it's me and 2 other people in a shop that usually has like 15
For all
mechanics.
those of you worried, don't worry. I will
Yeah.
tell the Applebee's story of this episode, and I won't forget it because I don't have goldfish brain.
No, it's
So-
just like on Saturdays there's only 3 of us in a shop that should have like 15 people in it. And so we're just like swamped with work all day and it's miserable. So I come home filthy and my room is set up to record already. And I'm just like, I
took the liberty of setting things
I'm
up so that it would be
dead.
easier.
I'm so dead and tired and dead. So,
That's fine, but like also,
and I'd been thinking all day about like chores that I had to do. And I've been putting off for like days. So,
to be fair, I had told you the days prior leading up that we needed to record on Saturday.
I don't remember that.
This is a true statement, but I honestly I don't put it past you for not remembering. Like that's a believable statement for me.
So, I would have loved to go to Applebee's. Now I'm sad.
Sorry,
But
they had endless boneless wings.
Tell your Applebee's story.
They had infinite boneless wings with infinite fries.
Don't they have some place I just saw an ad for has Pizza Hut has 75-cent boneless wings.
That's pretty good. It was like $12.99 for endless boneless wings. Here.
Oh, it's a puzzle.
Oh,
well,
this is tough.
Guys,
okay.
we got to tone it down.
So while I'm thinking through this puzzle, I guess I'll tell my Applebee's story.
You gotta go.
What do you mean I have to go?
Gotta go. Don't blow up.
No, I don't. It's fine. It only blows up when I get on it. What was I gonna say?
Applebee's.
Applebee's. So to start out with, I'll just preface. We were at Applebee's last night. No.
In case you guys weren't aware.
No. There's words that follow those words. For 3 hours. We were at Applebee's for approximately 3 hours. Oh, I had to go. What happens if I step in the lasers? Will it hurt? Yes. So that's something to just absorb. We got there. This is stupid.
You're so bad at games.
I'm trying to tell a story at the same time. And your lack of support is not helpful for me.
So you're at Applebee's.
For 3 hours. For a long time, we were at Applebee's.
So for 3 hours, you were
and
at Applebee's.
we get there and we sit down.
So at Applebee's, you were sitting there for 3 hours. For
Yes,
3 hours.
we were
you
sitting
at
there.
It's fucking
Why not
good.
just do that the whole time? I take the same amount of damage, if not less.
Because you can't get across without taking damage if you have a brain.
No. Stop interrupting me about my Applebee's. So we sit down and nobody shows up for literally 30 minutes. And we're sitting there.
Like no drinks or anything?
Yeah, so we're sitting there and like it's a good time, right? Like we're looking through the menu, getting excited, picking out what we want. And then after like 10 or 15 minutes, we're like, okay, excitement's over. I'm ready for my Applebee's now. Like, somebody? And just nobody's coming with water or drink orders or anything. We haven't been talked to by a waiter the entire time since we've sat down.
So somebody seated you.
Yeah, somebody seated us. But
Was the restaurant like dead? Or was
it wasn't. So that's the thing, is it wasn't busy for a Saturday.
Yeah.
Which like normally if there's a lot of people around, you'd be like, oh, okay, like that's the reason I'm not getting interacted with. But they're just like, wasn't really that excuse. Like there didn't seem to be that many people there.
Okay.
And I get it. Like if you're still understaffed, it doesn't matter how many people are there. Understaffed is understaffed, whatever. But like 30 minutes is a long time to ask what I want to drink, and if it's only going to be water, it's just like give me a little sippy sip. So that was kind of crazy, and it eventually stopped because I called somebody over. I was like, hey, can we order food? Like, please?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that this would be a big ask here at the Applebees. And mind you, I don't necessarily expect Applebee's to be a premier experience. You know what I mean? Like,
hold up, this is a big moment.
Well, you know what? This is my big moment. So how about you back?
So you might want to just keep killing mans from bolts while you talk.
Like I understand that Applebee's is not the most premier of locations.
Don't
like,
grab that.
I'm gonna grab it. A Chili's would be a much better location.
Oh my god.
In my personal humble opinion. But obviously we couldn't go there. Oh my god, it's the Sheepinator. This is like the chicken gun from last time. Applebee's obviously is the only one with the old whatchamacallit. What's it called? Oh, these are much sturdier sheep.
Endless boneless wings.
Yes, endless boneless wings. So that's why we wanted to go to Applebee's specifically. But that's all besides the point. So we call the guy already. He was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, so sorry about your stupid Applebee's experience. And so he takes our order, and to his credit, he took our food order at the same time.
Yeah, he didn't do the drink nonsense.
He didn't do the whole like drink and then wait because we'd already been waiting for 30 minutes. So he was like, "You guys know what you want, right?" We were like, "Yeah, we do."
In fact, I've changed my mind 3 times.
Right. In fact, I had time to assess, reassess, and then, yeah. No. So there's. I'll just say it right up here, right up front. There was some drama going on. Here at this Applebee's. Not everything was what it seemed.
Not everything was on the
meth squirrels. Thank you.
Not everything was on the up and up.
Not everything was on the up and up in this establishment.
Was there gang mob activity?
We'll get to it.
Is this Applebee's a front?
Listen.
I get destroyed.
It just might be. So we order our food, and we put in like certain classifications. Like for our side, we didn't want French fries for one of them. We wanted something different.
Okay.
This and that, and the food comes out to us completely different waiter. And almost entirely incorrect.
Well, yeah, because a lot of like Red Robin, I know Red Robin's doing this thing now where you don't have like a specific waiter. It's just all like electronic.
No, we were supposed to have a specific waiter.
Okay.
Don't see. You would like to give them that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you just like to write it off as something logical and insane?
Okay.
But no, the waiter comes out and it's some old lady and she gives us the wrong food or whatever.
The wrong food or whatever.
Yeah, or whatever, you know how it is. And so he comes over and he's like, "Hey, is everything okay?" And we're like, "Yeah, except for we're missing this and also this, and we didn't get straws with our drinks, so we just haven't been able to drink this whole time." And because I hate freaking ice in drinks. This is a little bit of a side tangent, but freaking ice in drinks is the worst thing to ever exxt. If you don't have a straw.
You just shoot him with a normal gun.
No, I want to make him a chicken. Look, he's gonna be a chicken. Never mind. I'm gonna be a chicken and switch to using
buy ammo.
Guns. I could do that too. So we say all these things that are wrong with our order, and he's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Listen, like." This is the problem, right? When other people bring out my food, I can't check it to make sure it's perfected.
What?
And we were like, buddy, what?
What? It's Applebee's.
It's Applebee's.
My friend,
I'm not asking for perfection.
I'm asking for my food.
I'm asking for you to be in the ballpark.
I'm asking for a fucking cheeseburger.
Right, exactly. It would literally, I was like, can I get a cheeseburger, but just cheese and burger? And it came out with like so much stuff on it, like all this stuff, like even the stuff that doesn't normally come on the cheeseburger. They were like, yeah, just throw it on.
So did you get somebody else's food, or was it just your food?
No, it was our
fucked?
food, but just in some weird Frankensteinian like interpretation.
It was your food from another reality.
Right, it was our food from another dimension, or like interpreted artistically. So that was an issue, and we were like, man, why is it like so bad right now? And then all of a sudden the music just gets really loud in the restaurant, and we're looking around at other like patrons, and they're also just as confused as we are.
Oh my god. Kill him.
I'm working on it. He's got why don't listen. You're putting
hit him with the bomb.
You're
Hit him
putting
with
extra
the-
pressure on me.
Hit him with the stars.
You're not supporting me as a friend.
Hit him with the ninja stars.
I'll do what I please, thank you. Jeez.
Kill him.
I'm trying, okay?
All right. So the music is loud.
Yeah, the music gets super loud. Like, it was already very audible, but now it's like a little too loud.
And what genre of music are we talking about here?
I don't know. It's just your standard like BS classic rock that they play like to appease
the mid 50s, mid 60s music.
It's like you hear it in grocery stores all the time.
Yeah, I'm
it's
saying like
this,
mid 50-year-old people music.
Well, it's supposed to be music that is like old, but was also popular enough for you to not hate it as like a small child.
I understand. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I guess you could call it mid 50-year-old stuff, but
boomer music.
Sure. Yeah. I forgot I could strafe. That would have made that so much easier. You didn't remind me this time around, which I feel like is a fault on your
Someday
end.
you gotta learn. Someday I can't put pool floaties on you anymore.
Listen. I can't
You've been
swim.
swimming with pool floaties for the past 20 years.
Oh, it knew I'd be lacking health after that fight.
Yeah.
And so the manager comes around and he's like, yo, let me know if the music is too loud. And we're like, okay.
It's too loud.
Right. It's whatever, I guess. Like, you do you. We're not going to complain about the music. And he's going around and talking to everybody about it. And everybody he goes to is like, what the heck is going on? And then if you're real quiet.
Just insist on being injured.
Yeah. Well, it makes me stronger. If you're real quiet in the restaurant, you can hear the faintest yelling.
Yeah.
And everybody's looking around because everybody's starting to hear it. And Bobby, our waiter, comes out and he's like, hey, sorry, it's a madhouse back there. And we're like, Bobby, are you okay? Because he's like, he looks shook. He's like, I'm scared to be here right now. What? And we're looking around, and as the yelling gets progressively louder, like you know that look that people get like managerial staff and stuff when they're starting to take like actual measures, like they can't ignore it anymore.
The employees are like have this look on their face, or?
Well, like the managers are walking around with like phones in their hands, and like we're at that level, you know what I mean? Where they're like, okay, we can't ignore this anymore. Like, this isn't just some weird workplace thing. We have to actually get like authorities involved.
Oh,
and
shit.
So, yeah, so the manager's like running outside and
Calling
running around the building, and they've all got phones out, and they've got that like scared but determined look on their face.
Yeah, the manager, I know the audience can't see, but this look, the like very serious, wide-eyed.
Like eyes wide, but like very serious expression.
Yeah.
And so we left a decent tip because all things considered, not like.
So you didn't stick around to see what happened?
No.
You didn't wait for the police?
It didn't seem like the movie. Well, Bobby did.
Bobby
was
go
giving
home?
us. No,
Bobby was giving you play-by-play?
Yeah, he kind of giving us play-by-play. So he hit us with he was like, yeah, there's these two chefs in the back, and it's like their first week here, and they've just been screaming at each other all night.
What?
And he was talking about how they were understaffed and like all this other stuff. And by the way, there were other things that Bobby brought out incorrectly, despite him bringing it out and
like multiple
and supposed to be perfect.
Oh man.
Like we asked him for boxes, and then 40 minutes later he walked up and asked if we wanted more chicken wings. And I was like, well, yes, first of all, but also we asked for boxes like an hour ago.
We had to make sure the boxes were perfect.
Yeah. And also when he only brought them to us once we asked again for the boxes.
Oh, after saying, hey, we're looking for boxes?
Yeah, we were like, hey, we're looking for boxes. And then an hour later he came up and we're like, you want more chicken wings? And we're like, yes.
So people were just
and then
distracted.
Also boxes. Well, wouldn't you be if there was freaking Fight Club happening in your kitchen, in your Applebee's kitchen?
People are just distracted.
What was it? Like, no excuse. People were just distracted.
People are off task.
Can we get back on the ball, please?
That was the manager was saying. He was like, I need everybody on task right now.
Yeah. So
I understand there's some hard feelings. We need to get these chicken wings out.
Yeah, but we left him a decent tip. Not like I said, not exorbitant, but fair. Given the service, we didn't like exorbitant. You've never heard that word?
No, I know that word.
Okay,
I was just
no, I know, but just so that for the
back.
audience's sake, why don't you say what it means?
No, it's my brain had to.
No, that's fair. That's fair. But we felt bad because of the conditions that Bobby was thrust into. So we hit him with
You were so close.
a decent tip, and we left a little note.
This is a bonus puzzle. Just
that's fine. This is cool. We hit him with a little bonus note that just said "Stay safe." We said "Stay safe back there."
don't get shot.
Right. Yeah. So hopefully he's okay.
It's only chicken wings. So now you guys have to go back there, right?
We have to go follow up with Bobby.
Is Bobby working today? No, just walk out. Just walk out.
Hey, is Bobby here? No. All right. Well, what am I even here for then?
You know it's gonna be good when he added the old BY to the end of Bob. Always good. Old Bobby.
I don't know that he chose.
His name is definitely Robert.
Get all accusatory at him. Hey, your name's definitely Robert, right? Like you're a phony? Like you're a fraud.
Like your name's Robert though, right? Like
level with me.
Drop the act.
Drop the act.
Drop the act.
No.
It's like all those
Where am I supposed to go?
It's like all those cringe reality TV shows where people come up with like fake names and then they get like outed halfway through the season.
But you don't think her name's actually Snooki?
Yeah, or like what was it? One of the podcasts
Yes.
One of the podcasts I listened to was talking about this like dating show where the guy said his name was Truth and stuck by it for like 6 episodes, and it came out that his name was Robert.
Wait, what was the scenario? Was it a reality dating show?
Yeah, it was a reality dating show where he said his name was Truth. And that was a lie.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if like the hiring office for that show was like,
We can't have Robert.
What's your name?
Robert?
Truth. And they were like, is that your real name? And he was like,
Yeah.
no. And they're like,
Hell
you're
yeah.
hired. That's it.
That's the kind of drama we're looking for.
Right. That's the kind of insanity that we need on the show.
That's the kind of mental derangement that we need.
Yeah, just the detachment from reality to think you can just go around calling yourself Truth.
Biggest lie.
Turns out the name Truth was his biggest lie.
Shout out Shits and Gigs podcast. I know they don't need us because they have like a million listeners. But
Shout out. You're welcome for the two viewer bump.
shout out Shits and Gigs.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
I think.
Oh, we should definitely motion to end. That Applebee's story droned on for a while. Sorry if I did a bad job telling it. I was playing video games.
You did.
I did. Thanks for that.
I'm kidding. I'm playing.
No, it's cool.
I'm mostly playing.
That was intentional.
You know who's not playing? You, because you're back at the start.
Aww.
So bad at games.
Click through to watch more Ratchet and Clank, and
Don't
all
listen
those
to him.
opposed get
Don't
mauled
listen to
by
him.
meth squirrels.
Don't listen to him. Listen to me. Go outside. Get bit by a meth squirrel.
Subscribe.
If you get bit by a meth squirrel, then you don't have to buy meth anymore. It's just meth all the time. You just
It's like a vampire. You've got meth
just
coursing through
permanent
your veins.
meth.
Where did that guy come from? There he is.